You ever notice how easy it is to say, I'll do it later? Later sounds harmless. Later sounds safe. Later sounds like you're not saying no, just not right now. But here's the truth most people don't like to hear. Later is where dreams go to die quietly. Not with noise, not with drama, just slowly. At first, procrastination feels comfortable. You scroll, you rest, you tell yourself you deserve a break. And sometimes you do. But the problem isn't rest. The problem is hiding in rest. It's using comfort as an excuse to avoid your potential. Let me be real with you for a second. Procrastination isn't laziness. It's fear. Fear of failing. Fear of not being good enough. Fear of starting and realizing you're behind. So instead of facing the work, you delay the work. You tell yourself, I work better under pressure, but what you really mean is, I'm scared to try when I have time to think. And that fear, it costs you more than you realize. It costs you progress. It costs you confidence. It costs you days, weeks, months of your life that you never get back. Now listen closely. You don't wake up one day and suddenly become successful. You wake up after hundreds of small, boring, uncomfortable decisions that you didn't want to make, but made anyway. And procrastination is the opposite of that. It says, not today, not now, not yet, over and over, until one day it becomes not ever. And that's when regret shows up. Regret doesn't scream. It whispers. It shows up late at night when you're alone with your thoughts. It says, you could have done more. You could have tried harder. You wasted time you thought you had plenty of. And that hurts more than failure ever will. Let me switch the mood for a moment. You're not broken. You're not lazy. You're not hopeless. You're just stuck in a habit of delaying your own greatness. And habits can be changed, not with motivation alone, not with big speeches, but with action, small action, imperfect action. Action that feels uncomfortable and awkward and unfinished. Because waiting to feel ready is the biggest trap of all. You will never feel 100% ready. Confidence comes after you start, not before. So stop asking, am I ready? Start asking, am I willing? Willing to look bad before you look good. Willing to be slow before you're fast. Willing to struggle before you succeed. Now let's get intense for a second. Every time you procrastinate, you're training your brain to quit. You're teaching yourself that feelings control your actions. And if your feelings are in charge, your future will always be unstable. Discipline is when you do what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. Not because you're robotic, but because you care about the person you're becoming. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your habits. And right now your habit might be delay, escape, repeat. But it can become start, struggle, grow. Let's bring in some hope now. Imagine what happens if you stop procrastinating for just 1 week. Just one. You start that thing you've been avoiding. You make progress instead of excuses. You feel proud instead of guilty. Your energy changes. Your confidence shifts. Your future starts to look possible. Not perfect, not easy, but possible. And that's all you need to begin. You don't need a full plan. You don't need motivation to hit you like lightning. You just need to move. 1 page, 1 rep, 1 paragraph, 1 application, 1 hour of focus. Do something today that your future self will thank you for, because your future self is built by what you do now, not by what you promise to do later. Let's finish strong. Procrastination is a liar. It tells you that tomorrow is guaranteed. It tells you that you have time. It tells you that you'll start when things feel easier. But growth doesn't come from easy. It comes from now, from uncomfortable, from imperfect, from starting before you feel ready. So here's your challenge. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Take the imperfect one. Because the moment you stop procrastinating on your life, you'll never want to go back.